Hey, Dr. Karen Can here. Welcome to another edition of the Spiritual Medicine Digest. And today that I'm recording this, it is Thursday, March 26th, 2020. So we're in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. And in case you're not on my mailing list, which you can get on at karencan.com, I have been creating shorter videos almost daily about how you can stay happy, healthy, and harmonious during this whole pandemic. So I give some practical tips, some of them related to Chinese medicine and energy wellness. Other times I give you tips about like what to eat, and then some metaphysical and spiritual and mindset kind of tips as well. So if you've been feeling the stress, if you are a highly sensitive person, for example, and feeling the stress and sadness and anger and anxiety of mass consciousness and the world, then I highly recommend that you check out the series. So if you're on YouTube, first of all, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you're on YouTube, I'm going to actually post the link to that playlist on YouTube so you have easy access to that, because I sent an email out a couple of days ago, but if you're not on my mailing list, you might not have gotten it. So check that out, and I'll be adding some free content and videos for you. And so please, if you find them helpful, please share them to like-minded people. Now just keep in mind that they are very holistic and metaphysical in nature, so it's not for everyone. So don't share it to someone who you're trying to convince to be more holistic. You just want to share it with people who are already holistic. All right. So speaking of mass consciousness, lately over the last, I think over a month, I think before we knew about this pandemic, that I got word from Source when I was doing my own self-healing that I am soul destiny partners with mass consciousness. Now that is not a 24/7 job for me. Thank you. So that's periodic whenever it's needed. So what happens is when a person is a soul destiny partner for another, that means that they are there to support them, that some of their issues or things that need to be healed will come through the other person who is responsible for helping them. And therefore our energies get used to heal the other. So in this case, because I know my soul destiny partner is mass consciousness right now, I just do a regular healing for myself and mass consciousness every single day, usually twice a day. So I'm going to outline exactly what I'm doing morning and night. And I know this is going to go through pretty quickly. However, if you already are a member of my Light Warrior Network Facebook group, if you have questions about it, you can definitely tag me and let me know that you have a question about this protocol. So what I'm doing may not be relevant to every highly sensitive person or sensitive souls. However, it is very easy and fast for me to do. And so I've been asked, like, what do you do for your self-healing? How come you look like you're feeling really well? So I thought I would share that openly with everyone. So because I'm a highly sensitive person, because I am a healing type 4, meaning I have high spiritual responsibility, oftentimes I have the opportunity to heal more than just myself and more than just one person at a time. And also having, being a teacher in the Topican healing method, the training that we do to help hone our attention and our focus helps us be able to heal larger numbers of people at the same time. So what I do may or may not be relevant to you, but if you're already doing Topican healing, if you're already doing divine muscle testing, if you already are a healer, this may be very, very simple and easy for you to do. So this does depend on some degree of divine muscle testing, because I'm asking the very quality question, how many? So how many things can I heal for so-and-so right now that's also for my highest and greatest good to do? So it's not really an error, but one of the things we missed previously is sometimes some of us have the capacity to heal millions and millions and millions of things and people, and it may or may not be for our highest and greatest good to go ahead and do that, even though we can. So because some people were getting a little symptomatic, some of my light being sensitive souls. So we changed the verbiage to, how many things can I heal for blank? That is also for my highest and greatest good to do. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to use that format, and I'll show you what I run through really quickly. So I just make sure that I'm connected to source. So I do a little procedure where I do stillness through observing internal movement. I can feel movement in my body right now. That gets my mind into a still place. I start to feel peace and calm. You can also, for those of you that knows technique, you can also put your thumb on the grace point like this and make that intention. I now command to be connected and align 100% to the one and only true source now. Thank you. So I can feel the waves in my body. So I'm getting into that still place, even though I'm talking. It's, we call that stillness on the fly. So now I'm going to do some muscle testing. Show me a yes. Good. So I feel stickiness between my thumb and my fourth finger. Show me a no. Then I feel like some repelling. So this takes a lot of practice for most people to get that subtle, but that's the way I do it. So I'll see if I can get this in the camera so you can see. Okay, so I'm going to run through my whole list I do in the morning and the evening. Okay, and I tweak it a little bit depending on what pops into my brain. Sometimes my God team, my spirit team will pop something in there that needs to have attention paid to it. So I start with this. I start with the light being starseeds because they're the most, and I have one soul that's a light being starseed. So they tend to be super sensitive. They tend to feel a lot of stuff. And these are humans that have light beings as their soul or that were light beings previously. And we also send healing to the light beings. Now, the funny thing is, it's not that the light beings need there's anything wrong with them, okay? But we're all evolving. And so because we're all connected in this oneness, that we can actually share and heal and help and support every member of that oneness team, so to speak. So here we go. So how many things can I heal for light being star seeds in the entire all of creation, which we are now going to call Infiniverse? Okay, I'm getting one thing. Do I need to know more? Nope. Let's go ahead. I now command that this one thing be healed for all light being starseeds in the Infiniverse in the highest and best way. Thank you. Okay, so is there anything else to heal for them? I'm getting a no. Okay, so let's move on. How about for light beings in the Infiniverse? I'm getting a no. Okay, what about all sensitive soul types? I'm getting a no. How about indigo souls? No. Earth angels? No. Empaths? No. Other starseeds? Yes. Okay, how many things to heal for them? That's also for my highest and greatest good to heal. 1, 2, 3. 3 things. Do I need to know more? Nope. I now command that these 3 things be completely healed for them in the highest and best way in all of creation. Thank you. Is there anything else to heal for them? No. Okay, now we're going to go to others. Let's start with the big. Let's start with big today. So is there anything that I can heal for the highest and greatest good for the Infiniverse? Yes. All of creation? Yes. Okay, how many things? One thing. Do I need to know what it is? Nope. I now command this be completely healed for the Infiniverse in the highest and best way. Thank you. Okay. Is there anything else to heal for the Infiniverse? No. What about this universe? Yes. How many things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Do I need to know more? No. I now command these 5 things be healed in the highest and best way. Let me know when that's done. I'm getting a yes, so I'm going to move on. That's the other way you can do it. How about for the solar system? No. How about for Earth? Yes. Okay, for Earth. How about for other Earths as well and other timelines? No. Okay, so we're going to heal for Earth. Do we need to know more? Nope. How many things? One thing. I now command that Mother Earth and this and all other timelines be healed in the highest and best way. Thank you. So do we still need to heal something for Earth? No. Okay, so what about mass consciousness, my soul destiny partner? Okay, yes. Okay, so how many things for mass consciousness? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 things. Now, just for your curiosity, you may want to know, is it physical, mental, emotional? Yes. How many things are emotional? All 3. Okay. We don't need to know what it is, but just for your information, let's check it out. Is it a trapped emotion, emotional resonance, emotional weapon? Oh, interesting. I don't know. That just popped out of my mouth. I don't even know why I said that. Okay. So we're going to go and heal that as well. So is there emotional debris, anything other than emotional weapons, whatever that means? I'm getting a no. Okay. All right, so we're going to clear all of that. I'm going to use my Ascension 1 actually to do that. So Ascension 1, we now command you to clear and clean all of mass consciousness of whatever this is that they're dealing with, and let us know when that's done. I'm getting a yes. Okay, great. Is there anything else to heal for mass consciousness right now? Nope. How of all of humanity? Now that's more physical. Mass consciousness is more subconscious mind. So what about all of humanity? Nope. Okay, what about the waters of the world? Yes. I just started that the other day and I was getting a yes. So I was like, okay, 2 things to heal for all the waters of the world. Go ahead and do that healing. So I'm asking my God team to do the healing this time instead of doing a directive. There. Okay, now we're done. So is there anything else to heal for all the waters of the world? No. Okay, so what about my alternate selves? No. What about my alternate selves, soul destiny partners? Nope. Okay, let's see. How about another universe? Nope. Solar system? Nope. Sun? Nope. Other planets? Nope. Okay, well, let's go small. How about the microbiomes of everyone in the infiniverse? Getting a no. Okay, doesn't mean there's nothing to heal, but nothing that is my job to heal that's for the highest good, if that makes sense. Okay, let's check symbiotic beings. Nope. Okay, microbiomes of any planets. Getting a no. Okay, so that's not my job. Okay, how about angels? Nope, they don't need our help today. You know, it's funny asking that, isn't it? Okay, so, all right, so what the other thing I do every day, now this will not make sense to maybe some of you that are new to Topican healing. There are these things called automatic alignment activators. It's like an automatic healing bubble we have to continually heal something or someone. It does have many different components, including our higher self helps with that. Topican healing frequencies are helping with that. Our God team is helping with that. And it's not always allowed on for everyone, because some people have that self-responsibility to pay attention to what they're healing. So instead of it doing automatic stuff in the background, they need to actually command it, pay attention to it, do their stillness practice, so on and so forth. So, but there are lots and lots of automatic alignment activators that myself and my students have created over the years. So what I do in the morning is just check how many are not fully 100% active. 0. Great. Okay, so they're all 100% fully working and active. Is that true? Getting a yes. Okay, great. Awesome. So we can move on. Sometimes I get 1 or 2 needs to be rebooted, so we do that. And if we need to know something more, then we can, ask what that is and go to the Topican Healing Guides and just figure out what it is. But a lot of times I don't really need to know what it is. And so that's why this is going so quickly, although I'm talking, so it's going slower. But normally it goes very quickly. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my family. Now I do have permission to heal certain members of my family, so I'm just going to do them right now. So how many things am I allowed to heal for my mom that's for the highest and greatest good? 1 thing. Do I need to know what it is? Nope. Go ahead and heal that. All right, so I'm asking the God team to go ahead and heal that. Okay, how about for my dad? 3 things. Okay, usually it's the other way around. My mom has 3 and my dad has 1, but now it's dad today has 3. Do I need to know more? Nope. Okay, so I now command that all these 3 things be completely healed and resolved in the highest and best way, all directions of time and all timelines where he exists. Thank you. So that's a long way of doing it. Not long, but that's the Topican healing way of doing it. Let's go to my husband, James. Anything to heal for him? Yes. 5 today. Okay, do I need to know more? Nope. Go ahead and do the healing for James. Let me know when that's done. I'm getting a yes. Excellent. How about for my dog Apache? Yes. 1 thing. Do I need to know more? Nope. Go ahead and heal him. Let me know when that's done. Great. Awesome. Okay, so that's, let's see, did I miss anything that I normally, oh yes, that's right. So one of the things I do specific for me, because one of my souls, the light being starseed, is that I tend to make a lot of exclusion zone water, 4th phase of water. Gerald Pollack, he has the book 4th phase of water. So I make easy water in my body, which is like a gel, and it holds a lot of charge and a lot of energy. The more light I have in the past, the more I made this easy water. So I just want to check to make sure that the EZ water is able to transfer its or convert its charge or its energy to where it needs to go. And so it's like getting processed, and also that it can turn into bulk water so then I can pee it out. So I don't have to keep weighing an extra 3 pounds every other day, right? Over the last 3 years. So, so I'm just going to check that. I'll show you how I do that. So how happy is my easy water energy and conversion? 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 67, 89, 99. Okay, I already did it this morning, but I'm just checking so you can see how I do it. Okay, so 99% good. Okay, how happy is my easy water conversion to bulk water? 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 67, 89, 99. Good, awesome. And how happy is my ability to excrete extra bulk water I don't need? 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 67, 89. Yeah, okay, 99. So they're really good this morning, which is really great. I had rebooted that this morning already, so that's why they're at 99% probably right now. So I'm happy about that. So let me ask, is there anything else I do regularly that I should share with you? I'm getting a no. Okay, so that is my habit. Now, it took a lot longer because I was telling you about it rather than just doing it, but usually I get that done within 5 to 10 minutes or so. A lot of times, or most of the time, I don't need to know more information. I just need to count how many things are left to heal, then focus my mind, and then send the healing while I'm still resonating in that stillness being placed. So that's my habit. Okay, so one of the things I want to share with you this week is that 2 weeks ago, approximately 2 weeks ago, all of humanity was going through a major change. And the only reason I knew about it was because I was having trouble muscle testing the other day, and there was a leading energy, and a leading energy, meaning that I wasn't as accurate. And normally these are very easy to deal with. And so I was a little surprised that that came up, and basically it was just a hint from the universe, hey, we want you to know about this, so we're gonna make you do a little work, so you'll do some investigation. So the investigation really led to this. All of humanity, and we're talking about physical human people, 2 weeks ago started undergoing a really interesting evolution. And the evolution had to do with the electromagnetic field of the blood. Yes, strange, I know, I can't explain it, except I double and triple checked, and that's what I got. So the electromagnetic field of blood of humans is evolving. And I asked, what's it evolving to? What's the purpose of this? And the answer was oneness. So it supports our experience of oneness as humans in this fleshy bodysuit. So our blood is evolved. And it was really interesting. I just asked my body to see if there's any area in my body where the blood was not fully evolved. And I got a yes, and it was I think my transverse colon diaphragm area, which is one of my challenge areas, which is really interesting. So I just went ahead and did a Topagain healing directive. I now command that the electromagnetic field of my blood be fully evolved in the highest and best way. Thank you. So this is very interesting that humans are evolving this in their blood. Now, I don't know whether you will feel something different or not. I couldn't really tell myself, except for, not being able to muscle test that one day, and it was just a hint. So I would be able to share this with you. Yeah, so would love some comments. If you want to comment below, the video, or if you're on YouTube, give me a comment and see if you notice anything. Maybe when you do the directive, it's not going to hurt you to do the directive, to just fully evolve the blood to the new higher state of the electromagnetic field. So I think that's very, very interesting. As we know, or many of us know, that the electromagnetic field of the heart is huge, right? It's mega feet around us because it moves. My friend D.L. Walker actually showed me that the talus, which is on the ankle bone, is the second biggest electromagnetic field, because when you walk on the talus bone, you get this piezoelectric effect, and there's this pulsing electromagnetic field at your ankles when you walk. I mean, that is just amazing. And so our blood now has a newly evolved electromagnetic field that we can experience more oneness. I think this is a good thing, I just don't know how that's going to play out in real life, so to speak. So we'll have to wait and see. So some announcements. Folks have been enjoying my series on the coronavirus pandemic, how to stay happy, healthier, and more harmonious. And so I have decided to launch a free master class about, people are watching a lot of classes on immune system, what supplements to take and things like that. I want to do this master class on a completely different angle. We're going to really get into metaphysics here. In this master class, I'm going to cover the three immune systems that you need to pay attention to. Okay, and so I'll reveal that on the master class. Also, what's affecting us as well, especially for highly sensitive people, that may be influencing how our body reacts, or our immune systems, how it reacts. So I'm going to be sharing that, and also a little bit about what are the things that you need to watch out for in your environment that may be affecting how healthy you are right now. So there's a lot of great videos out there by lots of different teachers and scientists and spiritual teachers. I think it's great that you listen to the ones that you really resonate with. So we're going to do this free master class. Let me just look at my calendar here. Saturday, April 4th at 11 a.m. Eastern. So it's about, 45 minutes, something like that. So what I'm going to be doing in the masterclass, giving you an overview of a program of how we would use light medicine or energy healing to optimize our immune systems, not just our physical immune systems, but our other immune systems as well, and to really thrive during this pandemic. So I hope you join me for that. And as far as how will you know about it? Well, if you stay on my mailing list, we will be giving you some information on how to connect on that call. So we'll be giving you the Zoom link and all that kind of stuff. So definitely, if you're interested, check it out, KarenCan.com. Just get the freebie in there, put your name and email address in there, and then you'll be on my mailing list, and then we'll be sending out the exact link to the call. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily register or anything. You just show up that day, on the call. So we're gonna do a little class, master class on that, and then at the end of the master class, then I'm going to share with you a mini series program that I'm going to be offering. So we're going to be doing healing and training work together live. I wasn't planning on doing this, but because of the pandemic, it seems to be sorely needed, and people are asking for it, and so on and so forth. So we're actually going to be, I'll be telling you more about that in the masterclass. All right, so what other announcements do we have? So Monday's show, I decided actually to do a replay for Patrick McCowan's Buteyko breathing method. The reason is because when you actually do the Buteyko method, not only are you healthier, your respiratory system becomes much stronger. And this whole coronavirus pandemic, we know that it affects the respiratory system. So one of the things that you can even start doing at this moment is breathe through your nose only, as much as you can. Now, there's other things that Patrick talks about in this the free radio show, so we're going to replay that Monday at 12 noon Eastern, so that you get that information, so you can start practicing it yourself, because that is going to help massively, not only for your just increased oxygen exchange, which then helps with your immune system, but also prevention too, because if you're breathing through your mouth, you have a bigger hole for potentially getting infected by other things. But if you're breathing mostly through your nose, because of the humidification and everything like that, then it is much safer. So definitely check in at 12 noon on Monday Eastern to listen to that show. And if you can't make it, you can always just click the link afterwards and it'll be recorded for you. Okay, and last announcement is 2 Mondays from now is the first Monday of the month in April. I normally do a LifeWave Ask the Doctors show with my colleague, Dr. Dennis Lobstein. Initially, we were planning to do part 2 of hair thinning, how to use LifeWave phototherapy patches for that. However, given the current situation about the pandemic and coronavirus, we are going to change it up. We are actually going to share with you some very simple and direct protocols that you can use with phototherapy patches, LifeWave phototherapy patches, to help support the body's energy field, and therefore support the body's energetic and physical immune systems. So definitely, if you stay on my mailing list, we'll be mailing that link out. So you can join us for the radio show 2 weeks Monday in April, the first Monday of the month in April. So if you are interested in learning how to support your body with this amazing tool, which I'm a big fan of, then show up on that show as well. So that's it for this week's Spiritual Medicine Digest. Would love some comments below. And if you did some of the healing that I did, that I outlined today, for yourself, would love to know, especially if you've done it for several days in a row, because usually it's very powerful that way. Let me know how that feels. Let me know if you felt a shift. It'd be really, really helpful. All right, lots of love. Bye for now.